I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me and want me to call you on your BS, my coaching information is in the description below. I also go live and answer your questions. If you want to come hang out, check out when those are scheduled for, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, we are talking about how long does it take to manifest, and manifesting is forever. Day 20 of Manifesting 101. I get this question a lot, but how long does it take? The honest answer is every single manifestation is different. And every single manifestation for every single person is different. The only thing you control is the way you view things in this present moment. And the more you view them as unfavorable and not working out in your favor, and that this isn't happening and it'll never happen and it's not here, you are the one delaying having what you want. Because you refuse, I'm just going to be brutally honest, you refuse to just drop the old shit and live from the end. Remind yourself that that shit's no longer true. This is what's true. And the longer that you choose to hold on to it, the longer shit will take for you. I know that's brutally honest, but it's fucking true. People who are claiming that they can tell you when you're going to get your shit are lying to you. There's no way of knowing, because in your imagination, it's supposed to be done. If you're looking for, well, how much longer, there is some part of you that either doesn't believe it's working, that you can't actually have it, or just will not let go of telling yourself that it's not it's not going to happen. You're stuck in focusing on what you're being shown from the 3D and looking for evidence and signs of it working instead of just assuming that it's done. Now, this does not mean that you have to be perfect about it. It doesn't mean that you have to believe that it's going to happen. You're going to believe it when you see it and you experience it, when it actually happens. And even then, you're probably going to be like, holy shit, was this a coincidence or was it a manifestation? Because it's going to happen so naturally that you're going to be like, it probably would have happened anyway. But I promise you, it was a manifestation. Because everything is a manifestation. And once you see that, you cannot fucking unsee it. But your job is not about figuring out how things are going to happen or when things are going to happen or why haven't they happened. It's reminding yourself it's already done. Those techniques, when you're visualizing and you saw the event happen, or you're seeing the life that you want past the thing happening. Let's just take marriage. Like, you see the wedding, you're scripting your wedding, or you're scripting a day with your spouse. That is now true. That is now real. And you are the one sitting there focusing on how it's not happening and it's not real. And it's manifesting perfectly because your stronger beliefs, the ones you tell yourself the most, the ones that are the most comfortable, are always going to win over some new shit that you're telling yourself. And like I've said before, it's your entire belief system that is manifesting. And if you're holding on to beliefs of that you have to know when it's going to happen, or it has to happen this way, and if this doesn't happen by a certain time, then it's not working, you're manifesting it not working because you're not just telling yourself that it's done. It's done. When you think about it, it's done. Nope, it's done. I always get what I want. It's done. We're together. I have the money. Whatever it is, it's done. It's yours. If you're focused on the time, you are not in the quote-unquote states or thinking from the end of having it. You're wondering where it is. And you need to bring yourself back. This brings me into manifesting is forever. There was one more, hold on. We're going to go back just real quick. One more thing on the time. This came up recently as well from a couple people asking me if it doesn't happen in like 30 days or 60 days or in some kind of time frame, does that mean it's not possible and it won't work. No. And please stop listening to people who tell you that shit. The reason they're telling you that shit is so that you'll pay them money to fix the problem, or so that they can just be like, yeah, just give up on that shit, because they don't understand how shit works. You don't control the time. All you control is your thoughts. If you are focused on telling yourself that things are the way you want them to be, you have to let the rest go, and time is part of it. You already have it. It's done. And the more you're checking off the calendar every day and every minute and every hour or whatever that it hasn't happened yet, hasn't happened yet, hasn't happened yet. What state are you in? The state of having it, or the state of hoping it's going to happen and looking for it? Because it's manifesting perfectly. There is no time limit to how long shit's going to take. This brings me into manifesting is forever. You are always going to be manifesting. You're always manifesting right now. You've always been doing this. You have always been thinking. You will always think. That's just the way things are. Your brain naturally thinks thoughts. It does it all day long. Just like your heart beats and pumps blood. The more that you change your belief systems and experience things going in your favor and changing you will change and you will function from that place. But if old stuff pops up, you are not allowed to latch onto it and give it energy and life. I always use the example of, I'm just going to use me because it's easier to tell it this way than trying to but if I manifest my person and we get married and everything's good and has been for even years, and I assume everything's good, but then we go out to dinner and I see him talk to some bitch, and my reaction for some reason is, oh my God, who the fuck is that? He's probably cheating on me. If I latch on to that, even though we've been happy all this fucking time and there's no reason for me to have that thought, but I decided to latch onto it, guess what'll happen? If I don't catch myself and tell myself that that's fucking bullshit and would never fucking happen, it's going to happen because I'm focused on that's what's happening. Oh my God, he's cheating on me right in front of my face. I was so wrong about everything. Everything was fucking lie. Here we are. How did I get here? Because that's what I chose to focus on, because he talked to another human being. Manifesting is forever. What you tell yourself is forever. So choose to focus on things the way you want them to be. Because the more you're looking for if it's working or how much longer or why isn't it working, it's working perfectly. Shift your focus and let go of the rest. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.